Okay, calling case P 1025603, People versus Myron Finn. Count one, driving an unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count two, no insurance. And count three, driving while license suspended. Appearance?
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Janecki Nance, P 68686, appearing on behalf of Mr. Finn. Mr. Finn, would you please state your name for the record?
Myron Finn.
Your Honor, today's the time set for a pretrial regarding Mr. Finn's matters. After speaking with Mr. Finn would like to tender a plea of guilty to the recommendation that has been presented to him.
Okay, Mr. Finn, is that correct?
Yes.
And just for clarity purposes, the offer is for you to plead guilty to one count of a 0-point offense of failure to display a valid operating license. Is that your understanding of the offer?
Yes.
Okay, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Ms. Nance,
Yes.
today about your rights and about your case?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are actually guilty?
No.
Are you guilty of the charge you're about to plead guilty to, Mr. Finn?
Yes.
You understand that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to bring your attention to September 15, 2019, around 6:06 p.m. in the area of Goulburn and East State Fair in the city of Detroit, where you're operating a 2008 Chevy black vehicle.
Yes.
Were you doing so without a valid driver's license?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Okay, and I will dismiss the two remaining counts. There are stipulated for probable cause.
So stipulated.
Okay, I'm going to waive your fines and costs, Mr. Finn, so you don't have to pay anything today to the court, okay?
Yes.
Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, you're all set. Have a good day.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, who would you like to?
Your Honor, whoever you'd like to present.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's do Larry Jones. And I'll do the same for just a failure to display on that.
You say Larry Jones?
He's the last person on the 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Mr. Jones, can you unmute your phone? Good morning again.
Good morning.
I'm going to put you into a breakout room so you can speak to your attorney about your cases today, okay?
Okay.
I have way more than 3 counts in this file here.
Are there some in warrant status, Your Honor?
Let's see. That one's closed. Oh, perfect. Okay, press.
Excuse me.
Yes, there are several warrant status.
Your Honor, you want to hold up on his until I can see what those are? Ms. Jones, if you have her file available, we can do Ms. Jones.
Naquana Jones?
Yes, and Your Honor, just for the record, I have a copy of her registration.
Okay, wonderful. And Ms. Rogers is here, so she can make some offers.
Okay.
Actually, for Mr. Jones, it is only 3 counts. The rest of them are closed.
Okay.
So, Mr. Jones, I'm going to send you into a breakout room to speak to Ms. Nance about your case, okay?
Okay.
you? How's your weekend?
It was actually fine. How about you?
Yeah, I like on weekend too.
Now back to you, Mr. Flowers. Can you hear me? Mr. Flowers?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to wait until I get an offer from the prosecutor. It shouldn't take that long, okay?
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Flowers is all state.
Okay, Mr. Flowers, we got
Flowers, but
Oh,
when I
yeah.
just got up.
Oh, good. Okay, Mr. Flowers, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, one of your counts I can dismiss because it's older than 7 years, and that's, for one of your counts is for driving while license not valid, okay?
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. So you're left with 2 counts, unregistered motor vehicle and driving while your license is not valid. I can offer you to plead guilty to one amended charge of failure to display a valid operator's license. That's a 0-point offense, and I will dismiss the other count of unregistered motor vehicle.
Okay, ma'am.
You want to take that offer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me call your cases. Calling cases 225514, the People versus DeQuan Flowers, count 1, unregistered motor vehicle, count 2, driving while operator's license not valid, and 12465-123, driving while license not valid. Can you state your full name for the record, please?
Equine Jamel Flowers.
And Mr. Flowers, is it correct that you do not, or you are waiving your right to have an attorney present for this matter?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand you have that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and as I just mentioned, the offer here is for you to plead in 1 count of failure to display a valid operator's license. Do you still want to take that offer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you raise your right hand?
Yes.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
And can you state your full name for the record?
Equine Jamel Flowers.
Okay, Mr. Flowers, before I go into the rest of your plea, I'm going to send Ms. Nancy to a breakout room so she can keep moving, okay? I'm going to put you in Attorney Nance with Mr. Laquan Jones.
Okay, Your Honor, did you want to go ahead and take care of Mr. Larry Jones' matter?
I'm finishing the plea for Mr. Flowers.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. And I have a failure to display as the offer for Ms.
Okay.
Jones.
Okay,
I didn't want you to sit here and wait.
okay, thank you.
Uh-huh. Ms. Jones, I'm gonna put you into a breakout room, okay?
Okay.
All right, back to you, Mr. Flowers.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you state your full name for the record?
Equine Jamel Flowers.
Okay. And is it correct you'd like to plead guilty today, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing that you're waiving that right to have a trial, do you wish to continue to plead guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
No.
So are you guilty?
Yes, I'm in serious with it.
Okay. I'd like to bring your attention to April 28, 2018, around 6:20 p.m. in the area of East Outer Drive and Stoddard in the city of Detroit, where you're operating a 1998 Lexus Gold vehicle without a valid driver's license.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I will accept your guilty plea and dismiss the remaining counts. Mr. Flowers, I am going to take your balance to zero. I'm not going to require you to pay due to the pandemic, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
I live out of state, so how would I render, with the transcripts from today? How will I receive the transcripts from today?
What do you need a transcript for?
So I can receive my license in Nevada.
You don't need a transcript to get your license. You just need to have get it cleared with the Secretary of State.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
what you do is go on the 36th District Court's website, 36districtcourt.org, and the Secretary of State requires you to pay reinstatement fees. That's not the court's order, it's the Secretary of State. It'll be $45 a count, and once you pay that $45, the Secretary of State will have that information that you have paid, and it will start the process of your clearance so that you can get your license back, okay?
Okay, and my bond money will go towards my fines?
I didn't charge you any fines. You didn't hear me, did you?
Okay. All right. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
How you doing this morning, Your Honor?
Fine, how are you?
I'm fine. This Officer Baker, I was calling in from my phone. I didn't know if it popped up.
No, your name didn't pop up, but I know who you are.
No problem, man. Are you feeling a lot better, I see?
Yes, I am, a whole lot better.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I still have Miss Jones in the breakout room. I can send this over to the court along with her registration. I did miss this on the driving while license suspended. She has a clearance from the secretary on a ticket which suspended her license that was cleared on January 15th of 2020.
Okay. So, if she has a clearance and she has a registration, she's just left with the disregarding the traffic control device.
Correct.
Okay. And that is a state count.
And I don't know that the MOU addresses that, especially with it being a civil infraction, Your Honor.
This is for Naquana Jones?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, well, today is the day set for a hearing, it doesn't matter. It's set for a hearing, so you can make a motion on that one.
It's not formal though, Your Honor.
Oh, it's not. Glad you said something. So let me see, what I can offer here. Thank you, I didn't even see.
You're welcome.
I'll offer blocking.
Okay, thank you.
Who is the individual with the last number 7732?
That's Danger Journey.
Journey?
Yes.
Okay, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Danger Journey. Ms. Journey, when I put you into the breakout room with your attorney, if you have registration or insurance, please let your attorney know that, okay?
Okay.
Hold tight, we're getting around everybody as quick as we can. Where's Miss Foster? Miss Foster?
Yes, I'm here.
Good morning.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
I just wanted to let you know ahead of time so you can kind of think about the offer, so when you go into the breakout room, you'll know. The offer for you is to plead guilty to 4 counts.
Mhm.
It's for 4 0-point offenses. So it'd be 2 for improper place and 2 for failure to display a valid operator's license. And the remaining counts would be dismissed, okay?
Okay.
So you have 10 dismissed if you plead to those 4.
Oh, I have 10 dismissed.
So it's 14 total. So if you plead to 4 0-point offenses, you get the other 10 dismissed. But I just want you to have that in your head, okay? Just so you kind of
Okay.
think about it. Okay, attorney next.
Yes.
I'm gonna take care of Mr. Jones.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Calling case is P 957583, driving while license suspended, repeat offender. 383313, no operator's license in possession. 353208, no operator's license in possession. This is the People versus Larry Jones. Appearance.
Connecting Nancy appearing on behalf of Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones, please state your name for the record.
Larry Darnell Jones.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for pretrial regarding Mr. Jones' matter. At this time, Mr. Jones has advised me that he'd like to tender a plea of guilty.
Is that
Is
correct,
that correct,
Mr. Jones?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and the offer here is for you to plead 1 count of failure to display a valid operator's license. You want to take that offer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Attorney Nance, today about your rights in your case?
Yes, I did.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes,
You understand that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial.
correct.
Knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Jones, I'd like to bring your attention to October 14th, 2017, around 6 o'clock p.m. in the area of Ewald Circle and Santa Rosa in the city of Detroit, where you're operating a 2003 Chevy vehicle without a valid operator's license.
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Okay, I am as well. I will accept your guilty plea, Mr. Jones. I will amend the charge to failure to display, and I will dismiss the remaining counts before the court. Is there a stipulation of probable cause?
So stipulated.
Okay, I am waiving your fines and costs, Mr. Jones, so you don't have to pay anything to the court. Is there anything else for sentencing purposes?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Jones, do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you are all set. Have a good day.
Thank you. You have a blessed one yourself.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, Ms. Jones?
Yes, Your Honor.
Calling case SP 1053447, People versus Naquana Jones. Count 1, driving while license suspended. Count 2, disregarding the traffic control device. And count 3, no receipt.
Is there a way that I can talk to you again?
I'm sorry, Ms. Jones, you'd like to speak to me again?
Yes.
Your Honor, could you recall this matter and place us back into a breakout room, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Go ahead and go back into the breakout room, Ms. Jones. You should see down at the bottom somewhere the option to do so.
I don't see.
You see something that says join breakout room at the bottom of your screen?
It doesn't pop up if you were already in there like at the beginning where you got the invitation.
No, I don't see it.
At the bottom of your screen, it should say participants chat, share
I-
screen, join breakout room. Okay.
And Ms. Jordan, while we're waiting. Ms. Jordan, can you unmute your phone for a moment? Marcy Jordan?
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Okay, you'll be next after Ms. Naquana Jones.
Okay.
So you know the offer is for you to plead responsible to speeding. It'll be for a reduced count of speeding 1 to 5 miles per hour over, and that's a 0-point offense. And the other counts will be dismissed.
Okay.
So when you go into the breakout room, you'll know what's going on, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Okay, Ms. Jones?
Yes. Sorry about that.
No, that's fine. So are we going back on the record, Ms. Jones?
Yes, Deanna, we are. We're ready.
Yes.
Okay, so I was at the point, I just called all the counts of parents for the
Next,
record.
here on behalf of Ms. Jones. Ms. Jones, would you please state your name for the record?
Naquana Nicole Jones.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for a pretrial and hearing regarding Ms. Jones's matter. At this time, Your Honor, Ms. Jones would like to tender a plea of responsible and accept the recommendation that has been made by the court, and we are willing to stipulate to the face of the ticket for the factual basis.
Thank you for that. So I will, with that stipulation, I will accept the responsible plea and amend the charge to blockading traffic and dismiss the remaining counts before the court. Is there stipulation of probable cause for those counts?
So stipulated.
Okay. Ms. Jones, let me tell you what just happened, just in case it moved too fast for you. So I dismissed your 2 driving while license suspended and your no receipt of registration count because you have valid documentation. And I entered a responsible plea for the 0-point offense of blockading traffic, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to waive your fines and costs. It's usually $175. I'm going to take that to 0 for you due to the pandemic, okay?
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
You are welcome. Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you're all set. Have a good rest of your day.
You do too.
Thank you. Okay, we have Ms. Marcy Jordan next. I have an offer for speeding 1 to 5 over with the remaining count to be dismissed.
Okay, Ms. Jordan.
Marcy Jordan.
Oh, 1 to 5 over. Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Jordan, I'm going to put you into a breakout room, okay? Can you say something, Ms. Jordan, to make sure we can hear you?
Okay.
There we go. All right.
can't see with those glasses, the mask. Is it cooler? Is that cooler than
Good morning, Ms. Johnson.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Pretty good. Um, We're a little late, but we're still here.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
That's fine. So what we're doing now is everyone is speaking to an attorney privately in the breakout room. So, we have 3 people in front of you, but once you go in, if you have, your license or insurance is valid at this point, make sure you let your attorney know in there, okay?
Okay.
And, I'll call your name and unmute
Oh,
you before you enter the breakout room.
okay. Thank you.
You are. Ms. Jordan?
Yes.
Okay. Calling case is P 105-8560, no insurance, and P 105-8489, 11 to 15 over the posted speed. Count 2, tinted windows. Count 3, dirty, obscure, or improperly displayed plate. Appearances?
Jeanette Nancy appearing on behalf of Ms. Jordan. Ms. Jordan, would you please state your name for the record?
Marcy Jordan.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for a pretrial and formal hearing regarding Ms. Jordan's matters. At this time, Your Honor, Ms. Jordan would like to tender a plea of responsible and accept the recommendation that has been presented, and we are willing to stipulate to the face of the ticket for the factual basis.
Okay, and Officer Turner, can you put your name on the record, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Officer Charles Turner of the Detroit Police Department Traffic Enforcement Unit, badge 3730.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Jordan, is it correct you're going to plead responsible to 1 count of speeding 1 to 5 over the speed limit?
Yes.
Okay, and did you say there was a stipulation to the face of the ticket, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I will accept the responsible plea, make the amendment, and then dismiss the 3 remaining counts in their stipulation of probable cause.
So stipulated.
Okay, Ms. Jordan, I'm going to waive your finding of cause due to the pandemic, okay?
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
You are welcome. Do you have any questions?
I do not. Thank you.
All right, you all have a good day. Officer Turner, you are free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good day, ma'am.
Thank you, you too. Okay, Tracy Foster is next. And Attorney Nance, I have an offer here. It's
Okay.
to 4 counts. It'll be 2 for improper plates and 2 for failure to display. And the rest to be dismissed.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Okay, Ms. Foster, I'm going to put you to a breakout room, okay?
Okay.
You know what, let me, before I do Ms. Foster, let me get Ms. Journey out here since Officer Baker is on that case.
Okay.
So we don't have the officers waiting.
Amazing.
Ms. Foster, you'll be after Ms. Journey. I gotta get the officers out of here, okay?
Okay.
Ms. Journey, can you unmute your phone? There we go. Can you hear me, Ms. Journey?
Yes.
You gotta speak up a little bit louder.
Sorry, I think it's my phone. Can you hear me better now?
Much better. Okay. I'm gonna put you to a breakout room to speak to your attorney, okay?
Okay.
And this for, let's see, the offer here is for improper place with the
Okay.
remaining count.
Your Honor, on that ticket, can you please give me the MCL on the no insurance, please?
500.3101.
3101?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I missed one. What'd you say, sir? Who is your trustee sidekick? Who is your
YouTube live.
I know we have a good rapport, right? Who in here?
Attorney Nat, you looking for, never mind, I'll let you do what you're doing.
Your Honor, what's the MCL on the unregistered motor vehicle?
257.215.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Your Honor, this ticket based looking at the statute, there is, and I'm just going to ask the court. I know that we don't have a state prosecutor who is here at this moment, but looking at both of these statutes, MCL 500.3101 as well as MCL 257.215, I don't know if it's a way for me to separately speak to Officer Baker in a separate breakout room based on some information I've received and based on the way that this statute is written. There may be a problem with the ticket.
Okay, I can put you on the breakout room.
Thank you.
Hello?
Good morning,
Yes,
Officer Baker.
I'm putting you on to breakout room 2.
Okay.